Your next opportunity is finally here.
3, 2, 1.
The green flag's in the air.
Green, green, green.
So as anticipation gives way to acceleration, stay focused, trust your gut, and avoid trouble as best you can. Trouble! Whoa! And around they go!
What the hell?
Because in this battle of wits, 400 exhilarating miles might just be decided in the blink of an eye.
Photo finish! Unbelievable!
It's time to go racing. Next from Atlanta.
And we welcome you to Hampton, Georgia on a cloudy and overcast early May day for the Verizon Cup Series running of the Am Better Health 400. This place has turned into one of the most exciting stops on the schedule for the series, and today 37 cars line up on the grid to try and call themselves a winner here in Atlanta. We've raced 4 races on this new reconfiguration, and all 4 have came down to the wire and have been very exciting, seeing 4 different winners go to victory lane in 4 different ways. This place is very narrow compared to Daytona and Talladega. It's larger cousins, so to say, and it takes a lot more control of your car. Handling is going to be a challenge today with the conditions. Very windy, as these guys are dealing with 25-mile-an-hour winds, so that's going to certainly be a challenge for these guys today. Let's take a look at some of our drivers to watch for going into the Am Better Health 400, and it starts on pole, the winner from a week ago. Qualifying was washed out due to rain on Saturday, so Austin Cindric is on the pole. He's done well here at Atlanta in the past. He just won a week ago in the Daytona 500. He looks to carry that momentum today at Atlanta. Watch that 2 car to make an impact. His teammates start further back, so it's just him up at the front. William Byron won the summer race last year. He starts at the front as well. He had a good week in Daytona, but his race that he won in Atlanta was rained out. So we'll see if the 24 can win in drier conditions. No chance at rain today, just overcast. Watch that 24. He's one of the Chevys at the front. Some big names here in the back. Joey Logano, Brad Keselowski, some of the best on drafting tracks. Keselowski won this race last year. He won the spring race at Atlanta in 2023. Joey Logano has the best average finish out of anyone in this new reconfiguration. Watch those 2 to go to the front. And then these 2, both outside the top 30 to start this race, Kyle Larson and Alex Bowman. They had rough weeks in Daytona. They have a lot of work to do. We'll see if the 5 and the 48 can both work their way to the front of the field. Pre-race ceremonies are racked up. Let's go trackside.
And now, here to say the most famous words in motorsports, please welcome 35-year lead anchor for the Performance Racing Network, entering his final season behind the mic, Doug Rice.
To all the race fans who have ever listened to NASCAR on the radio, thank you. Thank you very much. Drivers, start your engines!
As the cars roll off a pit lane, let's take a look at your Am Better Health 400 starting lineup. In row 1, Daytona 500 winner from last week, Austin Cindric, next to Michael McDowell. In row 2, the runner-up of the 500, Kyle Busch and Martin Truex. In row 3, Ricky Stenhouse and William Byron. In row 4, Chase Briscoe, next to Ryan Blaney. In row 5, 2 underdogs, Todd Gilliland and Josh Berry. In row 6, Harrison Burton and Austin Dillon. Row 7, 2 more long shots, Zane Smith next to Daniel Hemrick. Then in row 8, Ross Chastain, 2022 summer winner here, and Denny Hamlin. In row 9, Ryan Preece and hometown hero Chase Elliott. Row 10, Noah Gragson and Joey Logano. Row 11, Brad Keselowski, 2023 spring winner here, and Cody Ware. In row 12, Christopher Bell, 2022 spring winner here, and Ty Gibbs. Chris Buescher and Bubba Wallace in row 13. And in row 14, Tyler Reddick and Daniel Suarez. Row 15, John Hunter Nemechek and Corey LaJoie. And in row 16, 2 big names with a long day ahead of them, Kyle Larson and Alex Bowman. Row 17, Carson Hocevar and Justin Haley. Then in row 18, Eric Jones and Josh Williams in the 16 this week. And BJ McLeod rounds out the field in 37th. Race facts presented by Craftsman. 260 laps, just over 400 miles. Stage 1, 60 laps. Stage 2 and 3, 100 laps apiece. The pit window, 69 to 75 laps. Grip levels of 3 from all the rain. 55 degrees, overcast and very windy. And Brad Keselowski won this race in the spring of last year. Here we go. We're underway at Atlanta Motor Speedway. Dead heat through 3 and 4. Oh, there goes Truex. Around he goes. And we've got a big pile up in 3 and 4 in the early going. Caution out, lap 1. Didn't even get all the way around to the start-finish line. We have a junkyard in turn 4. Let's take a look at what happened. Watch the blue car, Truex, second on the outside line. Can't tell if there was contact. There might have been with the 24 of William Byron. And just everyone else behind gets stacked up and they all start piling into each other. At least a dozen cars, maybe more. Watch the 24, and it looks like right there he's going to get into the 19. That's exactly what happened. Gets that 19 out of shape. You cannot bump in the corners at these drafting tracks, but especially Atlanta, where these runs come quick compared to Daytona and the Talladega. Less time to react, and that's exactly what happened there to the 24. He was getting a push from the 12, and they caught the 19 of Truex, and boom, right there you can see the contact, and that got Truex's car upset, hooked it to the left, and there they go. And then in the back, they just all start stacking up, and Austin Dillon gets turned into Zane Smith, who, big hit into Josh Berry. Denny Hamlin gets turned up into the wall. Ryan Preece with a bunch of damage on that 41. And some of those contenders that were in the middle of the pack, Joey Logano, Chase Elliott, they end up getting damage from all this. But, hey, Kyle Larson and Alex Bowman, they were in the back. They avoid all of this. And they'll get a ton of spots. As officially 15 cars collected in this lap 1 incident to start the M Better Health 400. Here it is real time. Just take a look. Once that 19 gets sideways, little time for everyone to react, and some big hits back in the pack. Bunch of cars stopped here in turn 4. Berry, Truex, Ross Chastain, who's won here before. Zane Smith in the 71 had good track position. There's Denny Hamlin, one of the best Toyotas when it comes to these drafting tracks. He stopped in the grass. Of course, hit the outside wall. Bunch of cars on pit road making repairs. Ryan Preece going into the garage. Too much damage on the 41. So you guys like Logano, Blaney, some big contenders taken out in this lap 1 incident. Take a look at it one more time. Man, big wreck. And we didn't even get a full lap in. Take a look at your cars involved. Chastain, Dillon, Berry, Keselowski, a big contender there. Martin Truex, of course, the car that got sideways. Ryan Blaney in this wreck. Chase Elliott. And William Byron. 3 past Atlanta winners on the new reconfiguration in this wreck. The only one that wasn't in it was Christopher Bell. As here they go. Oh, around goes Bubba Wallace. Spins back up into traffic and collects Alex Bowman. And we're under caution for the second time late here in stage 1. And let's take a look. The 23 up at the top of the screen. We're kind of zoomed out, kind of hard to tell, but he spins into the 99. That gets him loose, and he spins down pit road. But Bubba collects the 48 and the 16. Looks like Kyle Larson there in the 5 got his nose to the inside, and I can't tell if the air took the 23 around or if there was contact. We'll see in this next shot. That looks like contact in that frame right there. Got the 23 turned off turn 4, and again turn 4 strikes here in Atlanta, but all of these cars should be able to continue. Not too much damage on that 23, but a 5-car wreck that will end the stage under yellow. Larson, Williams, Wallace, Bowman, and Suarez all collected in this wreck coming to lap 57. But like I said, this will end the stage under yellow with Austin Cindric picking right up where he left off last week, getting the stage win. Busch, McDowell, Stenhouse, Briscoe, Burton, Gilliland, Bell, Buescher, and Ty Gibbs round out your top 10 for stage 1. Welcome back to Atlanta. We're under caution for the third time for incident today. And watch that fourth car on the inside, Ty Gibbs, get loose off of turn number 4, have contact with the 21 of Harrison Burton, spins through the grass and onto pit road. And that puts us caution number 3 today. As Gibbs was just running off turn 4, no contact or anything with Corey LaJoie. He just simply was running hard. The car washed up the racetrack, and there was some contact, and around he went. Couldn't quite save it. This shows the handling and conditions these guys have to deal with here today. But Gibbs, luckily, no aero damage to the grass, and he'll be able to continue. Cindric looking outside. McDowell to block, now down to the bottom. At the line, give it to Michael McDowell, who takes the Stage 2 win. As you see your Stage 2 results presented by Swiffer, McDowell, Cindric, Bell, Nemechek, Stenhouse, Blaney, Busher, Jones, Keselowski, and Briscoe, all scoring some Stage 2 points. Single file along the outside. Car around in turn 4. Josh Williams gets it straightened out, but the caution is thrown first, as we're under caution for the 5th time today. All by himself, couple of cars, some stragglers in the back, and looks like Josh Williams just spun and came right up the racetrack. Just a small spin, but clearly NASCAR thought it was enough to throw a caution, as he just simply got sideways and straightened it out, but he came up the racetrack in front of some cars, so they had to throw the yellow, but no damage on the 16 of Josh Williams, just a simple little spin. And with 76 laps to go, going to be interesting because the fuel window should be open from here. So we'll see if everyone comes down pit road to grab some 4 fresh tires and some fuel. But Josh Williams will be able to continue in this race. Bell down to the inside to clear. Blaney, 2-car spin in the wall. William Byron's one of them, and he collects Ricky Stenhouse. Caution waves. Just 2 laps into the run, we already have another yellow. And cautions breed cautions on these drafting tracks. It's kind of cut off at the top, but William Byron spins. I don't know if he got any help from the 45, who's right behind him. Let's see here. This looks like the camera pans over too late to kind of see, but, you know, with bump drafts and handling, it's kind of hard to tell the cause of that accident. As Byron hit the inside wall pretty hard with Ricky Stenhouse. And we're hearing over the radio that the 45 did get into the 24, and that's what spun William Byron into Ricky Stenhouse. And Byron hit the inside wall a ton, as he's still stuck there off turn 2. His day is over with. Ricky Stenhouse was able to get back to the pits with assistance, so he will be able to continue. He'll be multiple laps down, however. Here it is real time. Big hit for that 24 into the inside wall. As just a 3-car wreck with 68 laps to go. Byron, Reddick, and Stenhouse. Byron, the only one in this accident that won't be able to continue. Been hard to beat these 4s today. There goes Briscoe. Spins the pit road and keeps it off the inside wall. A small spin, caution waves with 24 to go. And we've been talking about those Fords all day. One of them in this accident just looked like try to go to the bottom and clear Christopher Bell, and he was not clear. You can see spins to the entrance of pit road. That turf here at Atlanta luckily did not tear up the splitter. As we've seen multiple times, as people have a run exiting the quad oval and try to duck to the inside line, and they're just not clear. And Chase Briscoe, unfortunately, had one of the best cars all day. And right there, just try to cut down in front of the nose of the 20, not clear. But he'll continue. He'll just be in the back with a pair of 4 fresh Goodyear tires. And this changes everything with around 20 laps to go in the race. Busher now to the bottom and clear Blaney. Bowman spins, collects LaJoie. Everyone scatters, and Daniel Suarez is in this wreck as well. Caution with 13 to go. And this has turned into a wreck fest in the later stages. Watch Bowman. Did he get loose or was there contact? It's been the question all day. Bam, he hits Corey LaJoie. Spins down the track, and Daniel Suarez was just an innocent bystander. Oh, it looks like there was contact. Austin Cindric trying to make it 3 wide, and looks like this got into the left rear of Alex Bowman's car. That got him sideways up into Corey LaJoie and came right down into Daniel Suarez, right in the middle of the pack. I'm surprised no one else was involved in this wreck. Carson Hocevar did a good job at slowing down and avoiding this mess. But now with 13 laps to go, we're going to have a late race restart. Will this be the last caution? White flag, next flag ends the race. Blaney sideways, coming out of the quad oval. Bell to the outside with the help of Nemechek. Going to get right to his bumper and give him a push off turn 2. Blaney needs a push from Eric Jones into turn 3. He's going to get that push. Blaney ahead by a nose. Here they come off 4. Who's going to win the M Better Health 400? Crashing, spinning at the line. I can't tell. Photo finish as they crash off turn 4. Unbelievable finish. But the question is, who won? Off of turn 4, they were dead even. Blaney and Bell, as Nemechek and Jones spun with Kyle Larson, and at the line, oh my gosh, I can't tell. The angle's kind of bad, but nonetheless, I mean, dead even at the line. The closest finish in history is 2 1,000ths of a second between Logano and Kenseth at Pocono back in 2016. That was hard to tell. I want to know the margin on this and who won. Let's take a look. Here they come to the line. Slow it down. Dead even, just trying to get a side draft off of each other. And at the line, it's just too close to call. Both Blaney and Bell had a run off turn 4. Here it is in real time as you see Nemechek, Jones, and Larson spin. There's the margin. And we're hearing from race control the winner is Ryan Blaney. At the line, Blaney got Bell at what is officially the closest finish in the history of the Verizon Cup Series at 1 1,000th of a second. And there's your margin. Look at how close that is. A nose, a splitter between Blaney and Bell at the start-finish line. Oh my goodness, that is unreal. And Ryan Blaney's your winner of the M Better Health 400. His win fueled by Sunoco, fueling victories all season long. And what a win for that 12 car. Team Penske goes back-to-back to start the season. Cindric at Daytona. Ryan Blaney in a photo finish in Atlanta. Let's take a look at your official results. Blaney, Bell, and Buescher, the podium. John Hunter spun across the line. 4th, Carson Hocevar. Your top 5 with Busch, Gilliland, McDowell, Keselowski, and Logano. Your top 10. Most of these cars were in incidents today. Cindric 11th. Larson, Josh Williams comes back to finish 13th. Gibbs, Jones, Chase Elliott, Harrison Burton, Chase Briscoe, Tyler Reddick, and Justin Haley. Your top 20 in today's race. And all these guys had incidents today. Bubba Wallace, Daniel Suarez, BJ McLeod, Alex Bowman coming home 25th. Dylan, Gregson, Stenhouse. All these guys multiple laps down suffered severe damage. And then these guys didn't even finish. Byron, Hamlin, Martin Truex, who didn't even get a full lap in. All these guys were involved in the lap 1 wreck. But proud to announce that the next race will be late July. It'll be the Verizon Summer Shootout. We'll come right back to in Atlanta for a full race for the first time on ASC. Signing off.